Hi, this is Ted. This is from Genesis 2:21, and this is the King James Version. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept, and he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Now, do you think God literally did surgery on Adam and took a rib out of Adam and made Eve from that rib? No, that's only a metaphor. You are basically, we have to start you out in a huge cover-up. These are stories and part of a huge cover-up, and you did not even have the slightest idea what the real truth was going on out there in the universe, and now called the infinite universe. And we were just telling you that God at first created all male things, and then later derived woman from that by cutting off the penis, creating a vagina. Then God later, who's Ted, started to realize we want these to be able to reproduce and get pregnant. God created the ability to get pregnant. Then God had to create breasts that they could breastfeed. And God changed the way woman was, made her more feminine, and made the men more masculine, and differentiated the genders. And that happened, we're talking millions of years ago in heaven, that now we call, or Ted calls, and we call it, that we mean Ted and the host, not a Godhead or a triune God or a Trinity. When Ted says we, he's talking about Ted and the host, okay? He's not talking about a Godhead or a triune God or a Trinity. Understand, when Ted says we, that's about Ted and the host, okay? The creator, God and the creator and the host, okay? Anyhow, woman was created a long time ago. This is like a metaphor or a story, part of a huge cover-up. Genesis was started with a huge cover-up. You did not know what went on in the past. We did not want to tell you. We did not want to give you all the dirty, sordid details of the past, of how much evil there was out there, and how terrible the war was, and the wars were, and the wars are, and the wars will be. You have no idea what is really going on out there in the universe that is now called the infinite universe. You are still under a huge cover-up. We cannot physically travel with spaceships to World Earth still. We have legal constraints where we cannot. World Earth is still under a huge cover-up, and Ted's trying to get you some truth. That's why Ted is the light. Ted is the light and the truth and the way, and he's trying to give you more truth. He's trying to shed more light onto and into this dark world that humans are on currently.